My name is Lisa, and I juggle work while being a housewife. I recently got married to my husband, Noah.
This might sound sudden, but what if we move to a new place? It just feels like a fresh start, you know? It gets me excited thinking about it.
That's true. Moving does give you a sense of something new and refreshing. But why bring this up all of a sudden?
Well, I just started thinking about when we moved here after getting married. When we first came here, that's when it really hit me. I was married.
Oh. So just getting married wasn't enough to make it feel real for you?
Uh, no, that's not what I meant. It's just that our life together went from something special to something normal, you know?
Like it became easier to picture the future. I started thinking, this is the person I'll be walking through life with.
Exactly. That's how I felt too. Wait, so you were thinking the same thing all along?
Sorry, I just wanted to tease you a little.
Geez, you really got me for a second there.
Well then, as an apology, I'll make your favorite meal for lunch. And just like that, we were living our happy days. Then, one day.
All right, excuse us for a moment.
Hey there, Lisa and Big Bro. Mind taking care of these for us?
Ha! Mother-in-law? Jinhua.
Wait, what the hell? Why are you suddenly here? And what's with all this luggage?
What do you think? Obviously, it's all our stuff. Starting today, we'll be staying here with you.
What? Staying here? What are you even talking about?
So you're saying you're moving in, starting today?
That's what I've been saying from the start. Come on now, don't just stand there. Help us bring these inside.
Mom's got a ton of stuff, so if we don't hurry, the entrance is gonna be completely blocked.
Hey, hold on a second.
While we were still confused, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, Jinhua, wasted no time moving their belongings in, efficiently completing their sudden relocation. It was all so unexpected, but I thought having more people around might make things livelier and more fun, so I agreed to live together with them.
Come on, Lisa, if you don't start cleaning now, you'll never get all the housework done. Back when I was your age, I had everything finished by noon, you know?
Oh. I'm sorry.
With all the modern appliances you have now, you really should be able to handle this on your own.
Oh, Lisa, I'm borrowing the car again, okay? Mom and I are going shopping later.
Wait. I was actually planning to use it today.
You can do that after you've finished all your chores. Now, Jinhua, let's go.
Yup, got it. See ya.
Wait a second. My mother-in-law and Jinhua didn't help with any housework at all. They lived however they pleased, completely ignoring our schedules. On top of that, they didn't contribute a single cent to the household expenses, leaving everything to Noah and me, which was becoming a real problem. Then, one day, I'm home. All right, I should start getting dinner ready.
Oh, welcome back. Great job at work today. But don't worry about dinner.
Huh. But if I don't cook, then what are we going to eat?
Oh, don't worry about that. More importantly, we're heading out now, so you are coming with us, Lisa.
Heading out. At this hour.
Yup, night drive. Oh, and where we're going is a surprise. You must be tired, so we'll drive. You can just sleep in the car until we get there.
A surprise. But what about Noah? Wait, hold on. And just like that, I was forcibly taken on this drive. There was no point in resisting, so I quietly dozed off in the back seat. Huh. It's already the middle of the night. And, wait, this is a mountain road.
Oh, looks like you woke up.
Yeah, the road's so bumpy. I guess you couldn't stay asleep, huh?
Where exactly are we going?
Well, I mean, if you really want a destination, I guess he will do.
Agreed. All right, Lisa, we've arrived. Why don't you step outside and enjoy some fresh air?
Well, the air is fresh, but it's pitch black. I can't see a thing.
Well, of course. We're over 200 kilometers away from home, in a completely different prefecture.
200 kilometers! Why would we come all the way out here?
You know how forests are full of negative ions or whatever? Supposed to be good for your health, right? We just wanted you to feel refreshed and re-energized, Lisa.
And while you're at it, why not walk back home for your health? We'll be heading back first.
Wait. Huh? Why you're joking, right?
You think we'd drive all the way out to the middle of nowhere just for a joke?
Anyway, see ya. Bye-bye.
Wait! Hold on. This can't be happening. And just like that, I was left all alone deep in the mountains. There was no cell signal in this remote area, but standing around in shock wouldn't help. So, I focused on what I needed to do. Then, the next day. Oh, a call. Hello?
Lisa, oh, thank goodness, I got through.
Thank God. I was freaking out about what we'd do if we couldn't reach you.
Well, last night I was stuck in a mountain where there was no signal. So, what's the matter?
We need your help. Please, come here right away.
Oh, now this is interesting. You do remember that I was stranded 200 kilometers away from home last night, right? How exactly do you expect me to come to your rescue?
This isn't the time to be so calm about it.
We got arrested before we even made it back home.
Oh? Well, that sounds rough. My condolences.
Don't joke around. We're being serious here.
Even if you say that, I'm not even home right now, so there's nothing I can do.
Please don't say that. If you don't come, we're completely stuck here.
You have to do something. Please get to Cuseka police station.
No matter how much you beg, there's nothing I can do. Figure it out yourselves or just accept your fate.
Accept it. Are you telling us to just sit here and stay arrested?
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to teleport. And honestly, getting arrested in the first place is your own fault, isn't it? Well then, I'll be hanging up now.
Hey, wait.
We'll apologize for last night.
They were still saying something, but I ended the call anyway. However, since they kept calling me over and over again, I had no choice but to head to the police station with someone else. Well, nice to see you again, mother-in-law and Jinhua. As requested, I've come to the police station.
Lisa, why didn't you come sooner?
Yeah. Because of you, we were this close to actually getting locked up.
That's because you two abandoned my Lisa in the middle of the mountains.
What, madam? What are you doing here?
The reason I'm standing here right now is because Mom saved me.
Saved you. But that place didn't even have cell reception.
Oh, so you knew there was no signal, and you still left her there. It's pure luck that I happen to have a villa nearby.
Villa. Out there, of all places.
Well, I did hear madam was a highly successful businesswoman, but...
That's not the point. What were you planning to do if something had happened to Lisa?
Well, I, didn't really think that far ahead.
It was just supposed to be a little prank, you know?
Do you have any idea how terrified I was? Luckily, my GPS was still working, so I noticed my mom's villa was nearby. I had to get close enough to pick up the Wi-Fi signal inside, and that's how I managed to call for help.
I was shocked to get a call from her at that hour. That mountain has wild dogs and boars, you know? I wanted to go pick her up right away, but I'd already been drinking. So, well, I might have overreacted and sent a helicopter.
Helicopter. Okay, this is just a whole different level.
But still, thanks to madam, we were saved. For some reason, the police thought our car was stolen.
Yeah. No matter how many times we told them they were wrong, they wouldn't listen. If Lisa hadn't come, who knows what would have happened to us.
Even after being scolded by my mom, my mother-in-law and Jinhua didn't apologize to me. They were only concerned about themselves. Since they clearly misunderstood something, I decided to set things straight. Oh, no, the police weren't wrong. I was the one who filed the stolen vehicle report.
What? You reported it stolen.
When did you even do that? Oh, wait. You must be done it when you got back by helicopter. But why would you do that? You knew we were using the car.
Oh, I knew. I knew the very people who abandoned Lisa in the middle of the mountains were riding in it, leaving the owner stranded and driving off with her car. That sounds like a crime to me. That's why I told Lisa to file the report.
A crime? Now you're just blowing things out of proportion.
Blowing things out of proportion? Are you serious? You haven't reflected on your actions at all, have you? I'm furious that there aren't any laws that allow me to personally punish you for this. So don't you dare start whining just because of a stolen vehicle report.
Whining. Look, if there's no law that directly punishes us, then that means we didn't do anything wrong.
And it's not like you're a child or an elderly person. You could just walk back home.
Wow. You really don't feel bad at all, do you? Even if there isn't a direct law against what you did, I can sue you for emotional distress.
Suing us for emotional distress? Now that's ridiculous.
That car is special. My mom gave it to me as a gift when I became independent. And you used it to abandon me in the mountains? Do you have any idea how devastating that was? Oh, the trauma, the horror.
You don't mess with me. You just want to force us to apologize, don't you? But you know what? We're even now. Sure, we left you behind, but you turned us into the police.
That's right. Do you know how terrifying that was for us? If anything, you should be the one apologizing to us.
Just as my mother-in-law and Jinhua shamelessly tried to justify themselves, refusing to reflect on their actions, suddenly.
Enough already. Do you two even realize what you've done?
Noah, what are you doing here? What about work?
Like I could focus on work after this. Nobody came home last night. I tried calling, but no one answered. All I got was a vague line message saying you were going out. I took the day off today just in case something insane happened, and clearly, I was right.
Oh, so you took time off for us, big bro.
Don't make this about you. I've heard the whole story, and it's obvious you two are completely in the wrong.
Wait, Noah. We're only in this mess because of Lisa?
And who do you think forced Lisa to report the car stolen? What on earth made you think it was okay to abandon her in the mountains? I will never forgive you for this.
It was just a little harmless prank.
Oh yeah? Then get in my car right now. We'll drive you 200 kilometers into the mountains and leave you there.
What? Are you serious? Have you lost your mind?
That's exactly how insane what you did was. And on top of that, you trashed the car by driving it through the mountain roads. Do you have any idea how much it's going to cost to fix?
Well, it's just a repairable. No need to get so worked up over it.
Yeah, besides, it's such a cute little car. It can't be that expensive, right?
Are you kidding me? That cute little car is a luxury model worth over 5 million yen.
5 million. How does something that small cost that much?
Because it's from a luxury car brand. That's why. I loved that car. I picked it because of the cute design, and now it's covered in scratches.
But it's just some scratches that shouldn't cost more than a few 10,000 yen at most, right?
Nope. Some of those scratches are dozens of centimeters long, and there are tons of them. We're talking hundreds of thousands of yen in repairs. So get ready to pay up.
What? But how can you be sure we caused those scratches?
Yeah. You don't have proof it was us, do you?
Even after being scolded by Noah, my mother-in-law and Jinhua still refused to acknowledge their wrongdoing. Then, Noah finally snapped.
Enough. I've had it with this. You're selfish, you don't listen, and on top of that, you put Lisa through this. I'm cutting ties with you. Don't ever contact us again.
Cutting ties. Noah, calm down. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Yeah, big bro? You can't just say you're cutting ties in the heat of the moment.
This isn't a rash decision. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I only hesitated because we're blood related. But after this, I've made up my mind. I won't keep people around who put Lisa in danger. This is the end for us.
You're serious. You really mean this?
This is exactly why I came here today. Your stuff has already been sent back to the family home, and we've already moved. No matter what happens, you're never getting our new address.
Wait, you moved. When did that happen?
While you two were detained at the police station. When it comes to me, arranging a full move is just a snap of my fingers.
Actually, when mother-in-law called me, we were already in the middle of moving. But since she kept calling so persistently, Noah stayed behind while we went ahead to deal with them.
So when you two arrived here, you had already.
That's horrible. How could you make such a big decision without telling us?
Oh, excuse me. Isn't this the exact kind of thing you two have been pulling on us this whole time?
If you keep running your mouths, we'll go ahead and press criminal charges for theft.
Criminal charges. But we're family.
We were. Not anymore.
Legally, theft carries a penalty of up to 10 years in prison or a fine of 500,000 yen. I do say it's in your best interest to cut your losses, pay for the car repairs, and disappear.
What the hell? You're actually going through with this?
He'll apologize for everything. Just, please forgive us.
Unfortunately, we have no intention of forgiving you. Right now, you only have two choices: listen to my mother and pay up, or face the consequences.
That's not even a choice. There's only one option.
Good. Then expect a bill for the repair costs soon. Make sure to pay it in full. Well then, thanks for everything. From now on, let's go our separate ways.
Don't ever contact us again. I will never forgive you.
And just so you know, if you fail to pay or try anything, you'll regret it. Now then, this is goodbye, forever. Let's go, we have a move to finish.
No way. How did it come to this?
What do we do now? We relied on Noah because we had no money. How are we supposed to survive now?
And so, we completely cut ties with my mother-in-law and Jinhua. After that, I billed them for the car repairs, which amounted to several 100,000 yen. I was nervous they wouldn't pay since they had mentioned they were broke. But in the end, they managed to scrape together most of their savings to cover the cost. Since neither of them had been working to begin with, this completely drained their finances, leaving them unable to afford their daily expenses. To survive, they took out loans and desperately tried to find jobs to repay their debts. But securing employment wasn't easy. And so, my mother-in-law and Jinhua ended up struggling at whatever part-time jobs they could find, living an extremely frugal life until they could finally pay off their debts. As for us,
Still, you two could have picked a much better place to live, you know.
well, this was the only place available for immediate move-in.
Honestly, the fact that we found one that allowed same-day move-in is already a miracle.
I suppose given the circumstances. But still. Oh, I know. Why don't I just build a house for you two?
Well, you're saying something pretty major like it's nothing.
Mom, that's really generous of you, but we can't ask you to go that far.
Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. Huh? Then how about turning that villa into your house instead?
Well, yeah. We did consider that option when we couldn't find a place.
But it's way too deep in the mountains. How would we even commute?
Oh, if that's the problem, just use a helicopter.
That would cost way more in the long run.
Yeah, that's like saying, if you have no bread, eat cake.
Since then, we've been living a peaceful life in our new home. That said, compared to our previous place, it does feel a bit lacking, just like Mom mentioned. Because of that, we've been thinking about building our ideal home someday and moving there. Somehow, Mom seems to have caught on to this, and she keeps suggesting different ideas. But every single one of them is way too extravagant for us to accept. At this rate, she might just gift us something completely over the top. So we need to figure things out on our own before that happens. And with that thought in mind, my husband and I continued to live happily ever after. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.